All right, we gonna restart this. I don't know what the heck just happened. My AirPod fell out and the stream decided to just cut off on me. So we're back up. Stream is back up. We got any given weekday. I hope y'all didn't miss the Jamaica conversation. I basically went to the Hispanic festival, got me a Jamaica, got me a cucumber lemonade, got me a strawberry lemonade, got me a funnel cake, got me some a burrito, pollo burrito, got me a carne asada tacos. I got all that. It's late night. Any given weekday is here. Let's have some fun. Let's get to it. First game that we are showing is the New England Patriots versus the Miami Dolphins. Then we'll show the Philadelphia Eagles against the St. Louis Rams. After that matchup, we will show the Baltimore Ravens against the Tennessee Titans. Let's get to it. I love you. Let's get to it, chat. Got my water right here. Late at night. Day near 2 in the morning. We got some any given weekday going on. If you're not watching this today, I hope you're watching this tomorrow. What type of fucking line is that? I don't think you can cuss within the first 2 minutes of a video. Hold on. Can you guys hear the game? All right, game volume. There was an error. No audio. How about now? Okay. Game audio is there. Unis. Hats. Throwbacks. What throwbacks can we wear? This is the second time we watched the Patriots. 1990s immediately. 1990s immediately. What a throwback, bro. What a throwback. Ah, look at these unis. That's so tough. All right, man. Let's get to it. Well, stand. Welcome to an AFC divisional round matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots. We got a fast simulated AFC playoff round of the 2003-2004 any given weekday playoffs. Let's get right into it. Coach Doc versus Coach Tyrell. Coach Tyrell Jerome. Looks like we got Coach Bubba in the chat. He wants a shot at Steven Jackson in his upcoming draft class to see if he can get him. In the meantime, the Patriots come out wearing their 1990 throwback uniforms, and the Miami Dolphins wearing their 1984 throwback aways. Coach Tyrell bringing in 11-6 team to beat and defeat a 15-2 New England Patriots, fired up and getting ready to make their chance at the Super Bowl for the first time in Coach Doc's career with this team. Oh. Fast. I can't see chat. Where is chat at? Chat, y'all here? Refresh that. There goes chat. I see you now. All right, get to it. Within the first quarter, the Miami Dolphins scored right out the gate. Oh my gosh, with a 14-point lead. Another extension, a 7-point lead as we get ready to go into halftime. Patriots trailing by 7, tie it up. Now we're in the third quarter. It is a 7-point lead again. We're going to slow this down just a bit as we're all tied going into the end of the fourth quarter. Just 9 minutes and 30 seconds left to play. Brian Westbrook was subbed in for Marshall Faulk. That is their backup running back. Incomplete pass by David Garrard, quarterback. That is one of the rookie quarterbacks starting for the Miami Dolphins in what was a down year for the team. Still made an 11-6 record as they're driving down the field. Looks like the Dolphins are knocking at the door, and Marvin Harrison gets a 13-yard reception right at the 6-yard line, gets sacked by Warren Sapp, and they gave up a touchdown to Aaron. I don't know who the hell caught the touchdown. Aaron Elling? Not sure. Patriots trailing by 7. Let's just jump into the game. See what David Carr and David Garrard could do. Oh, we're gonna slow it down. Bring it in right now. So 2nd and 17, 23-yard line. David Carr looking upfield, has a man down the middle, Dante Hall. He catches it for a 6-yard gain. Gets stopped immediately by the Dolphins defender. 3rd and 11 from the 29-yard line. Patriots were in the 1990s throwbacks. Look at these. They actually look pretty nice and vibrant as he finds a receiver. Isaac Bruce caught it on the sideline. Moved the ball to the 35-yard line and knock it on the door in red zone territory. Patriots come out in an empty formation. Trips on the left. Actually, 4 receivers on the left side if you look. They're blocking Barry Sanders. Barry Sanders peels out. Almost throws an interception. Jamie Sharper falling all over that ball. Oh my gosh. He tried to hit Dante Hall on the out route. The linebacker was on it as he drops back on it for another pass, hits up his wide receiver Randy Moss, who breaks the first tackle from Brian Urlacher. Actually trucked him. If it wasn't for the extra defender, Randy Moss would have gotten a extra couple yards. So 3rd and 4, 29-yard lines, 2 minutes, 15 seconds left on the clock. Steps up in the pocket, throws it across the middle, and that's swatted away. Isaac Bruce can't haul it in. Gets knocked out in traffic by Donovan Darius. But they have to go for it. Patriots still have all 3 timeouts with 2 minutes and 12 seconds left on the clock. If they don't convert it, they have one last chance, but they betting on their defense. David Carr looking on the left side, has the receiver, it's caught. Oh my gosh, Isaac Bruce just went up the basket and head topped the defender for the Miami Dolphins to tie the game. Oh my gosh, what a Moss, chat. What a Moss. Look at this highlight. He was rolling, looked like he was going to step out the pocket, lobs it left. Finds a receiver, he goes up top, catches it. Oh my gosh, we just got a head top right here, chat. That is going to be a touchdown, and if PAT is good, 35 all. Gotta clip that immediately. David Carr has a little brother actually attending college at well, he's in high school right now, a very respected recruit. Looks like he wants to go to Las Vegas for college. Pretty good town to be in. Not much of a party town for college students, but definitely a party town for adults. As look at Coach Rello with quarterback David Garrard, number 15, hands it off to Marshall Faulk, who breaks the first tackle, falling forward for an extra 4 on that game. Second and 6 from the 32-yard line. Looking, that ball is swatted out. Rondé Barber in great coverage. Actually, it was Darren Sharper. This one is going to be 3rd and 6. Trip quads on the left side, blocking the running back. Pressure gets through, sacked. So David Garrard gets sacked. The defense for the New England Patriots comes up clutch. 35 all is the score. Miami Dolphins needs their defense to step up in the pocket if they want to try to make it at least to overtime. And you can't claim that title. That's literally Randy Moss on the team. That's his title. Herman Moore was a nobody. He couldn't even see when he got into the NFL. But you look at Randy Moss, that dude has been a legend ever since he stepped on the field. Gotta respect Randy Moss. Quads on the right side. David Carr stepping up. Looks like he has his tight end on the left, motioning Barry Sanders to the left. Barry is blocking, looking up the middle, hits up Dante Hall. Dante Hall running across the field, right near midfield on the logo for the Patriots. home field advantage is coming up clutch right now. Empty formation again, trips on the right side. Randy Moss in the slot on the left. Barry Sanders stepping back. Looks like he's not going to do much. And that one is almost picked off. Great swat from the Dolphins defender. He's looking for his receiver, but it was literally, it was a perfect pass, but a great play on the defense. Motioning Barry Sanders back to the right. Looks like he's blocking again. Throws it back left. Here's a Randy Moss. Randy Moss gets tackled easily by number 27 on the defense. So the Patriots needs to move this ball at least to the first down marker to try to get a field goal to get the lead right now. Looking left, throws it, has the receiver. That one was almost caught for a head top. Isaac Bruce, he targeted him again. Oh my gosh. Look at that. And a defense for the Miami Dolphins comes up clutch. Looks like a punt block for the Dolphins. As they do send a lot extra, it doesn't go through, but the punt gets in. And that's taken down at the 27-yard line. So all 3 timeouts. Rookie quarterback David Garrard. Marshall Faulk has 183 yards today. 197 total. 14 was caught in the air. Good gosh. Insane stats for the running back. As he motions his tight end Todd Heap to the left. Taking over for Shannon Sharp. He catches the ball on a trail route up the middle. Moving it near midfield. First and 10, 45-yard line after that great catch. 16-yard catch from Todd Heap. Motioning another wide receiver. And, oh my gosh, he gets sacked by number 91. Too much time was spent on that play action right there. Defender wasn't faked out by it. He gets an easy sack. Empty formation for Garrard. Garrard feeling the pressure. He steps up, throws it left, and throws it out of bounds. He overshoots his receiver. So with 42 seconds left on the clock, 3rd and 17, 2 timeouts by both teams, empty formation. This might go to overtime. There is a quarterback blitz on the right side. They motion Marvin Harrison to the left. Marvin, oh my gosh, dumps it off to the wide receiver. That's the rookie receiver, Anquan Bolden. And that's another punt. 1 timeout for the Patriots, 2 for the Dolphins. 35 seconds left on the clock right now. It does not go out of bounds. It goes right through the middle and into the end zone. So back at the 20-yard line for the Patriots. David Carr has found Isaac Bruce 8 times today for 112 yards and 2 touchdowns. We saw one of the touchdowns, and it was a head top embarrassing feature right there. As he's looking again, hits up his tight end, Itua Millie, who catches it. But doesn't get much, but just 2 yards. And that's going to waste their last timeout for the Patriots. They honestly should have just ran no huddle. Actually, they are running no huddle. We're going to see if they can get something quick off. And they're just going to run it with Ricky Williams right before the end of the quarter. So they're going to concede to overtime. So this is overtime for any given weekday. In our first AFC divisional round matchup, look at the score. Dolphins went up by 14-7, then had the lead for a while. Patriots finally come back at the end. Look at that great swat from number 22 on the Dolphins defense. Again, this is a late night any given weekday stream. Hope you guys are enjoying it. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you leave a like and a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Let me know how you feel about the matchup. Let's see who gets the ball first. Dolphins call heads. They did win, and they elect to receive. Oh no, the Patriots will be receiving. Okay, so Patriots receive the ball first. Dolphins get to defend first. Perfect for the Dolphins. If they can stop this Patriots offense, all they have to do is go down the field and kick a field goal, and they will be heading to the AFC Championship. Randy Moss getting the kick return. Randy Moss up the middle, 32-yard line. Dangerous returner. First time seeing these uniforms in any given weekday for the Patriots. They come out on the field. What can Coach Doc cook up? A Super Bowl winner with the Jacksonville Jaguars. You can see his record at the top of the screen. He has a 1-1 Super Bowl record. Those Super Bowls were with the Jaguars. Can he make it with the Patriots? Motioning Randy Moss to the right side. Play actions. Dumps it off. Overshoots his tight end, Itua Millie. Off target pass. Throwing it on the run. Motioning Randy Moss to the right side again. See if he can get him out in open space. Great pickup from running back Barry Sanders as he finds his tight end, but the tight end doesn't reach for the extra yards. He runs straight out of bounds. Oh my gosh, catch that and cut up field. Pressure up the middle, fumble. Oh, they said his hand was going forward, so they called it a forward pass. They did not rule it a fumble. I thought that was a fumble. Instead, it's going to be a 4th and 7 and a punt, and a great opportunity for the Dolphins offense, as this one is returned and fielded, brought down at the 27-yard line. Great tackle from number 21. That's Bobby Sanders for the New England Patriots. David Garrard, rookie quarterback in the 2002 draft, originally played with the Jacksonville Jaguars in NFL, now is a Miami Dolphin. 27-yard line, motioning Marvin Harrison to back to the right. Marshall Faulk, handoff to Marshall Faulk. Marshall Faulk gets open space. Marshall Faulk has all day, and Marshall Faulk calls game. He's just ran it all the way down. What is that, 53 yards? And into red zone territory. Just like that, Faulk has the Dolphins on top and in prime position to take the field goal and win. Shannon Sharp is blocking at fullback. Unc Sharp does whatever he can to help his team win. Teddy Bruschi comes up, blows up that tackle. 240 yards rushing for Marshall Faulk today. 2nd and 11, 26-yard line. See what David Garrard and the Dolphins could do. Marvin Harrison gets this one. Tackled down immediately by Hugh Douglas. That's going to be 3rd and 13. 28-yard line. So Dolphins are sensing some pressure. They're trying to alert the quarterback that there's a safety and cornerback blitz coming. They do send it, and it's caught, and it doesn't matter. It's a touchdown. The Dolphins win in New England and head to the AFC Championship. The 5th seed took down the number 1 seed New England Patriots in a stunner of a game in the last minute, in overtime, and they call game. Dolphins are heading to the AFC Championship. Marvin Harrison cut the lights out. Look at that pass. We see some crazy touchdowns in just the past 4 minutes of this matchup. We saw a head top moss by Isaac Bruce, and then we saw Marvin Harrison call the lights in the game. What an ending out here in Foxborough. But that's going to be in here today as we head to Philadelphia. We'll be watching the St. Louis Rams take on Philadelphia. St. Louis Rams take on the Eagles in Philadelphia. What a pass. Ooh. Look at this, bruh. You got mossed. Isaac Bruce. Let me get that thumbnail real quick. Bruh, yeah, that was a crazy game. Ooh. Where is that at? Where is it at? That's your device. All right, Dolphins advance. Any stats that I need to see? 33-48, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception, 22. Damn, 230 yards on the ground. Marvin Harrison 7, 117. That's crazy. That's crazy. Woo! All right. Bruh. All right, so that is that game. Let's head to the next game. Got Philadelphia, Coach Lasso versus Coach Bubba. Who do you guys got voting winning this matchup, chat? Coach Lasso versus Coach Bubba. Right there. Lincoln Financial Field, home of the NFC Division Round playoff matchup, where the St. Louis Rams take on the Philadelphia Eagles. The winner of this matchup will go to play the San Francisco 49ers in the NFC Conference Championship. As you can see, the Eagles are ready to try to get payback against Coach Bubba and the Rams, the team that's been destroying them for the past 7 years that any given weekday has been ran. Coach Bubba now struggling this year with the 10-7 record, looking to face off against Coach Lasso, the newly and regimed coach with the 14-3 record for the Philadelphia Eagles in his second year. 2 years in a row that he's made it to the playoffs, as after Coach Miyagi had a terrible stint. See if the Eagles can come up with a win today. As always, this is simmed. Let's sim to the end of the game and see what's happening as the St. Louis Rams get the ball first. Eagles score first. A 7-point lead for the Eagles, 14-point lead for the Eagles. Rams finally put some points on the board. A 10-point lead for the Eagles, and now a 13-point lead for the Eagles after another field goal. As we get closer to the fourth quarter, Rams are trailing. We're going to slow this clock down. And normal speed. Still a two touchdown possession. I believe the Rams could come back from it. We've seen them come back from a lot worse as this pass was knocked away. So 13-3, Cordell Stewart makes it 14-3 and has to punt it. So a 37-yard punt by John Jett. Okay. Looks like there was a penalty on the offense, brings the Eagles back to 1st and 20. Now 2nd and 20. 13-yard catch after Plaxico Barrera. So 3rd and 7. Then Terrell Owens gets himself an 11-yard reception. And then we got Sean Alexander coming in, fielding in for LaDainian Thomason. Another reception for the Eagles. 1st and 10, 2nd and 12 after a 2-yard loss. I'm going to slow the clock down and see if the Rams can come up clutch within the last 3 minutes of the game. After that sim that we've seen so far, if the Rams can get a defensive stop, we will keep the slow sim going. And LaDainian Thomason breaking tackles, falling forward. And we haven't seen him play much, but whenever we do see LaDainian Thomason play, it is an insane highlighting game. Because right now, they have themselves a 16-point lead, 2nd and 3, 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. Trying to give the running back another handoff. He breaks, oh my gosh, Peter Bower destroys him. LaDainian Thomason, and then he falls forward. The Rams have to call timeout. I've never seen anybody run through Peter Bower like that, but he just did it. This young running back is a legend in the making. Number 21 right there in the backfield. Watch him. Actually, this is Sean Alexander right here. Number 37. He gets tackled. If you want to try to make some plays, put 21 back there all day. 2nd and 13 after that tackle for loss. #21 is in the backfield right now. LaDainian. Let's see if they go to him or do they try to throw it as they motion their wide receiver number 80 and back inside. Hits the wide receiver who's motioning down in the middle of the field. Rams call a timeout again. Third and 7. Drew Brees looking left, has the receiver wide open, is caught Terrell Owens, and that's going to be it. Lights out for the Eagles, or for the Rams in Lincoln Financial Field. Eagles finally get payback and make their way to the NFC Conference Championship, where they will be playing the San Francisco 49ers in a matchup. So the dynasty with Cordell Stewart and Coach Bubba comes to a halt. This is their first time having a first overall draft pick since the 1999 draft. Actually, since the 1998 draft. They gave away all their draft picks from 98 all the way to 2003. And then this 2004 draft is the first time that they have their first overall pick. They're excited to see who they're going to pick up. They are actually on the clock after this matchup. So we'll see who they decide to take in the Any Given Weekday chat. As of right now, it looks like the draft has gone Packers 1 with Sean Taylor's. It has gone Steelers 2 with Larry Fitzgerald. The Steelers added Larry Fitzgerald to the offensive core with with Michael Vick. Questionable Chris Carter. We're still trying to see if he's going to retire or not. As Edgerrin James breaks a couple tackles, falling forward for the first down before getting hit. You got Santana Moss also on that Steelers offense. Priest Holmes and Jeremy Shockey. And you got Sean Taylor being added to a rebuilding Patriots team. They haven't competed since 1997 after they won the Super Bowl in 1996 with a 20-0 record. Tim Dwight catches this reception. So let's see who Coach Bubba decides to take in any given weekday chat. In the meantime, like I said, this is a dynasty. This is Cordell Stewart's league. And at the moment, we're getting stopped. As Edgerrin James is breaking everything. Breaks Brian Dawkins and breaks Pat Tillman. Breaking all the tackles, still falling forward. What a monster. Looking like that tanked ability is showing up clutch on him as he is winded. Might want to watch out throwing it to him. Oh my gosh, what a bobble pass by their tight end. That's Tony Baselli. And moving to the tight end, you think his receptions, or at least his hands, would have gotten better. But it is a lineman. Dumps it off to the running back. This is Emmitt Smith who gets popped. Number 25 for the Eagles. And as the time just dwindling, Cordell Stewart is moving the ball easily against his Eagles defense. Tim Dwight catches it, gets tackled by Pat Tillman again. So Pat Tillman was in the military. I had to sign his papers and talk to one of the governor officials to get him out of the military and back into any given weekday. Heard some crazy stuff was going on, so I didn't want him to end up getting hurt out there. Now he's back home. Cordell looking up the middle, hits his receiver Harrison Wallace III for a touchdown. So Harrison Wallace III finally gets the Rams on board. Unfortunately, after trailing by a bunch of points, not much that this game is gonna, this touchdown means or will do. Eagles looking, had themselves a pretty good cushion, 17 points right now, potentially 15 if this two-point conversion is converted. Rams motion their tight end out, has a receiver, Mark Bruner, who comes out the backfield as a fullback. A lot of mismatch and motioning, confusing this Eagles defense. Coach Lasso got himself a nice lead and didn't know what to do with it. Scored on offense, but the defense came to crap. Looks like it's onside kick territory for the Rams. If they recover, they can score again. If they don't recover, they're nailing it down for the Eagles. It's going to be lights out. High bounce. Oh, had to go up and grab it. I see you, number 89. That's actually rookie receiver Antoine Randall L. Call him Superman. Cal L is the nickname. What a nice last name anybody would love to have. Comic book feature. Coach Lasso finally takes down the Rams in his reign as a coach with the Eagles. Don't need to watch them kneel it out. Just go ahead and sim that. And that's going to be it here in Lincoln Financial Field. The Rams finally lost. And this time it came to the Philadelphia Eagles. Coach Lasso lassoed Coach Bubba, sent him back home to St. Louis. Already got the buses fired up, leaving Philadelphia. A great dot from Drew Brees, finding Terrell Owens wide open in the end zone. Made sure he caught that, and that's why he put his hands up like that. They teach receivers to snag the ball out the air. Don't let the ball come to you. You come to the ball. And then Harrison Wallace snags himself a touchdown. Slides in. That's going to be it for the NFC divisional round. I didn't check the scoreboard. Let me check the box. See what's going on over there. Box score 441, 279, 290, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. 17 completions, 24 completions, 166, 290. LaDainian Thomason had 129. Edgerrin James had 70. Sean Alexander 23. Cordell 23. Emmitt Smith 18. Terrell Owens had 122. Plaxico had 109. Damn. Tim Dwight only had 67. Edgerrin 31. Harrison Wallace had 2 catches for 22 yards, 1 touchdown. Who got the interception? Joe Johnson, a defensive end, got the interception. How many sacks? 2 sacks from Kelly Gregg. I don't even know who the hell that is. Total tackles, Pat Tillman had 11. Samari Rowe had 10. Michael Strahan had 10. Peter Bower 8. So that is them. Let's head on over to Baltimore, who will be the host of the last AFC divisional round matchup we are watching today. Let me turn some music on for y'all real quick. Show me something. Yeah, man, that was a good run. That's sick. 2000. Cordell and Bubba. What a run from Coach Cordell. Coach Bubba. And Cordell Stewart. Jerseys they wearing. I be needing to see how they messing up throughout the season. Yeah, we doing these quick sims, so it's gonna be harder to watch those. Games gonna get shorter. They just gotta survive. Let's get the Titans and the Ravens in here, so I can help and at least get to the Super Bowl, do the Super Bowl, finish that up, and then we'll be ready and set for the 04 season. M&T Bank Stadium, home of the AFC Divisional Round playoff matchup, where we have Poe the Raven walking out the Ravens. Ravens are home and hosting the Tennessee Titans in this AFC divisional round matchup. You got Tom Brady running out on the field. Him, Steve Smith. We're going to see our first time. This is our first time watching safety, rookie safety, Troy Polamalu. Them to the end of the game. This will be our first time watching rookie safety Troy Polamalu as the Tennessee Titans score a 3-point lead. They actually have a 10-point lead. 17 jumped out quickly on the Ravens, and the Ravens answer back with a 7-point score of their own. A stalled game as nobody has scored since the first quarter. Good gosh. And as of right now, looks like Corey Dillon is moving the Titans closer to the red zone territory. They have to settle for a field goal, so a 13-point lead for the Titans as Tom Brady and the Ravens look to make a comeback, trailing 15-yard reception by Oz Hakeem. Hakeem gets it. A pass dropped by Derek Mason. Still, and then sacked by Kennard Lang. Tom Brady, another penalty. So 1st and 10 for the Ravens, as they have a 2nd and 10. 13-yard catch by Derek Mason. He moves the ball. Another catch by Derek Mason, 13 yards. This time is a rush by Fred Taylor. Fred Taylor, 2nd and 8. They're moving right into red zone territory at the 15-yard line as the Ravens. Tom Brady tried to rush and got sacked. So that's going to bring them back. Throws it. They went for it. They didn't complete it. So now the Titans, after having a 13-point lead, the Ravens use Tom Brady to try to go for it. Can't convert. And it looks like the Titans is going to run this bad boy home after a 14-yard reception from Keyshawn Johnson. Titans get themselves into victory territory and heading to the AFC Conference Championship, where they will be facing the Miami Dolphins. Corey Dillon running this one down at the 4-yard line. Josh Scooby ran it. And in Troy Polamalu's first year as a rookie, we never got to see him take the field just because the Ravens haven't scored since the first quarter in what will be a very unforgiving season. 2 teams that we've seen defeated. So we might have to just add something to where both the AFC and the NFC team have the 9th and the 8th pick in the draft, as the Titans win 28-7 over the Baltimore Ravens at home. Titans have their number, looking to make a chance back at 3 Super Bowls in a row, as this time, if they make it to the Super Bowl, they don't have the Rams to defeat them. It'll be the Eagles or the 49ers. We might as well go ahead and advance. That is the playoff bracket. And make sure the 49ers have their bye and force win. That'd be funny. I picked the wrong team to win. And I didn't save it. They lose. All right. That is the playoff bracket. Titans versus Dolphins. Eagles versus 49ers. Let's head to Philadelphia. Coach Lasso taking on Coach Harris. Ooh. Coach Lasso versus Coach Harris. Excuse me. Well, let's see. '49ers are wearing their throwback homes, while Eagles, the home team, is wearing all white. A whiteout in Philadelphia. A whiteout in Lincoln Financial Field, as well as a rainy game. Let's see who takes the field and comes out with a win. Will it be Drew Brees or will it be Peyton Manning? As we will be watching both of these teams face off for the NFC Conference Championship. Winner will be in the Super Bowl 8. Featured in Super Bowl 8 as the away team. Let's see who comes out with the win. All white is for the Philadelphia Eagles. Coach Lasso taking on against Coach Harris. 13-4 record for the 49ers. A 14-3 record for the Philadelphia Eagles. You drop 100K and you lose, it goes into the abyss because nobody else will be betting on it. Looks like we got 40 people voting for the 49ers up in the chat. Let's get to the end of the game as Sebastian Janikowski kicks it off first. The Eagles get the ball back and score, get a 14-point lead, a 21-point lead. Oh my gosh, they have a 21-point lead over the... Oh my gosh, the San Francisco 49ers come down quickly. 10 points. 18. Let me slow it down. Trailing by 15 now is Peyton Manning and the 49ers. Can Peyton Manning make the comeback after trailing by 21 points? They got 21 skunked at one point. This one knocked away from Champ Bailey. Clamp Bailey is the nickname. As the 49ers get the ball again, trailing by 15. 8-yard punt return by Aaron Glenn. A 2-yard loss from Jerome Bettis. That's rare when we see him lose yardage. And a sack on Peyton Manning. Oh my gosh, an 85-yard touchdown from Torrey Holt. And the extra point is good. So they don't go for 2. They just take the PAT, play it safe. Touchback by Terrell Owens. 1st and 10. 3-yard catch by Algie Crumpler. Oh my gosh. Incomplete pass from Drew Brees. 3rd and 7 is a play. And a penalty on the defense gives them the first down. The Eagles got blessed. And they dropped the pass right afterwards. LaDainian Tomlinson on the 6-yard rush. 3rd and 4, 12-yard catch from Terrell Owens. Terrell Owens knocking on the door in red zone territory. Algie Crumpler, the tight end, catches it. They're at the 9-yard line. LaDainian Tomlinson at the 5. 2nd and goal. Another 2-yard rush. They inching closer. 3rd and goal. A 3-yard touchdown from tight end Algie Crumpler, moving the lead back up to 15. I can't believe that 85-yard touchdown, what we just witnessed. That was insane from Peyton Manning and Torrey Holt. A touchback. They tried to preserve some clock. A 5-yard penalty from a false start was Orlando Pace. A 7-yard catch from Torrey Holt again. 9-yard catch from Reggie Wayne, a second receiver on the depth chart. Another penalty from the 49ers offense. They're moving them back. And another sack. 2nd and 22. Is this another long yard touchdown? Nope. That's a 9-yard catch. 3rd and 13. 11-yard rush from Jerome Bettis. They have to go for it. 3 minutes. And a 2-yard loss. And that's going to be the, oh my gosh, the Philadelphia Eagles come away with another win. Oh, Lord. LaDainian Tomlinson. As the time is dwindling down, Brandon Stokely catches himself a reception. LaDainian gets a 5-yard catch. And gonna bring us to the end of this game. 3 the hard way. What does that mean? Okay, 300 passing yards, no interceptions. First quarterback to do it at any given weekday is Drew Brees with the 35 to 20 point win over the San Francisco 49ers and Coach Harris, as the Eagles make their first Super Bowl in the 2003 any given weekday season. They will be facing off against he's gonna be a demon. Oh my gosh, that's sick. Let's see. We got the Titans versus Dolphins. Who is home? Is that the Dolphins? Dolphins is not home. It's the Titans. Ooh. So I had a suspicion, wondering if the home team always got the win. That wasn't true. The Dolphins won. They were away. And the Titans won. They were away. So that's not the suspicion that is true for simming. Doesn't always mean that the home team will win. 8 catches for 193 yards was Terrell Owens. Oh my gosh. What? Drew Brees had 347, 5 touchdowns. Peyton Manning 271, 1 touchdown. 108 yards for LaDainian, 91 for Jerome. Peyton Manning had 19 rushing yards. Terrell Owens, 8 catches, 193 yards. Torrey Holt, 5 for 125, 9 for 93. Oh my gosh. 8 for 193. That's sick. That is sick. All right, let's get to this matchup, man. Titans, 2015. Color Rush matchup. Orange Crush versus Blue Chew. We got Orange Crush versus Blue Chew. Welcome to the home of the AFC Conference Championship game in Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. We got the Blue Chew facing off against the Orange Crush Miami Dolphins, both wearing Color Rush jerseys, as the Tennessee Titans, home of the AFC Championship, looking to make their 3rd Super Bowl, this time not having to face off against Coach Bubba and the St. Louis Rams. They got Coach Lasso and the Philadelphia Eagles. That will be the winner That will be the team, the opponent team for the winner of this matchup. 11-6 is Coach Rello in this season. He also has the 4th overall draft pick, but if he wins the Super Bowl, he will have the 9th. 14-3 is Coach Fisher with himself. Looks like the Tennessee Titans, they are at the 7 ranking spot for the draft class. Get ready for kickoff. We sim to the end of the game. Looks like the Dolphins will be kicking it off. The Titans are moving their way down the field. 4th and 17, have to punt it away. Looks like a 6-point lead after 2 field goals. A 53-yard field goal was the second one that was made. This time, this mug is going fast. Titans. How fast is that motherfucker going? Am I tripping? Excuse me. Titans have themselves a 13-point lead in the 3rd quarter. As we get on, Tony Gonzalez catches another touchdown. A 28, oh my gosh, a disaster of a game. 28-0 is what the Titans have. They just jumped out, pounced on the Dolphins. And as we get ready to go, David Garrard gets sacked by Keith Bullock. The young quarterback doesn't even know what to do. Pass knocked away. David Garrard was trying to throw again. He probably should have started Kurt Warner. Instead, he sent in David Garrard to try to fight off against the Tennessee Titans. Amon Green is pushing his way down the field. Sacked. Steve McNair gets sacked by Richard Seymour. Keyshawn Johnson, one of the reigning offensive player of the years, very accomplished himself. And another field goal, so a 31-0 score as of right now with 9 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. Tried to throw a pass. It was knocked away by Adrian Wilson. Then Joey Galloway gets an 11-yard reception. Marvin Harrison gets a 19 and play after. Pass knocked it away. It was intended for, I'm not sure, but Anthony Dorsett knocks that ball out. And a negative 1-yard reception from Marshall Faulk. And they try to go for it on 4th down. That pass ended up incomplete. Amon Green gets the ball back with the Titans. He's running upfield. He's got himself a 6, 5, and a 3-yard rush back to back to back. Steve McNair throws a pass. That goes incomplete. A penalty on the defense. Looks like play action. A 31-point lead for the Titans is shocking everybody in any given weekday as Corey Dillon takes this rush up the middle. Tony Gonzalez gets a 10-yard reception. Down to the 2-yard line after that 13-yard catch was Keyshawn Johnson, and another touchdown, and that's going to give us a 38-0 lead as the Dolphins are getting shellacked in the AFC Conference Championship. Put up no fight at all. I want to just watch this offense. I just want to watch them and see what's going on. As David Garrard coming out in empty formation. Coach Rello, I don't know what he's doing, starting David Garrard instead of Kurt Warner. He should just put Kurt Warner in. Sat him on a bench all season. Didn't even commit to the tank. He just put the little guy in. 4th and 3. Oh, well, I guess it was not much for us to watch. I'm not going to watch them kneel the ball. I'm not going to watch them. They punted the ball immediately. Actually, no, let's see what the defense does. Let's see what the Dolphins defense does. I wonder what the Patriots would have did. I mean, both of them got bad quarterbacks, so 2 teams playing with bad quarterbacks. This time, running it, well, Ahmad Green paces himself up the middle as he gets the 1st down, knowing that the 2-minute warning will be hitting, and Pay Dirt will be hitting for another Super Bowl. 3 Super Bowls in back-to-back years. If they don't win this Super Bowl after facing the Philadelphia Eagles, this will be the Any Given Weekdays Buffalo Bills. If the Titans don't win, they will be considered the Buffalo Bills. 2nd and 9. It took the Rams 3 tries to win their first Super Bowl, and now look at them. They're 3-2 in their Super Bowls. Can coach? Damn, Julius Seymour Richard Seymour just took out the running back and the quarterback in the same play. Did y'all see that? He just took out the running back and the quarterback. What the hell? Oh my gosh. As this gets handed off to the running back again, who cuts upfield, getting the first down. That is game. Oh my gosh, Richard Seymour, chill out. Bro. He destroyed the running back then and smacked the quarterback too. All that defense for what? That's what I'm saying, bro. He keep going defense like that's gonna help him. And what a beatdown, 38-0 from the Tennessee Titans in the AFC Conference Championship. They make it back to their third Super Bowl. This time they don't have to face off against Coach Bubba and the St. Louis Rams. They got the Philadelphia Eagles and Coach Lasso. See if they can come away with the win. It took Coach Bubba three tries to win his first Super Bowl. Can Coach Chase or Coach Fisher do the same? Ooh. Ooh. Titans just destroyed. Oh, I gotta put this in the chat. Ooh. All right. Then 49ers on the clock, then Ravens. We got to see who win between Titans, Eagles. All right, that's that. Ooh. All right, let's advance. That was a beatdown, bro. He had 166 rushing yards. Let me see, was there anything crazy from that box score? Nah, nothing crazy from this. Ooh. See if Chase get it. View the Pro Bowl. Peyton Manning made it. Tom Brady made it. David Carr for the Patriots made it. And Brett Favre made it. Just when Monty let Brett Favre go, he makes it back to the Pro Bowl in his first year back as a starter. Drew Bledsoe, Jake Plummer. No other featured quarterback from the Rams, Packers, or Eagles have made it to the Super Bowl. Drew Brees probably would have made it to the Pro Bowl. Warwick Dunn made it. Eddie George, Marshall Faulk, Deuce McAllister, Corey Holt, Steve Smith Sr., Tim Dwight, Tim Brown, Antoine Randall. Oh, Antonio Bryant, Kevin Coleman, Antonio Gates, Orlando Pace, Jonathan Ogden, Olin Kreutz, John Lehman, Jeff Hardings, Jeff Saturday, Natoa, Will Shields, John Michaels, Noel Timmerman, Mayberry, Will Anderson, Tony Baselli, John Runyon. Tony Baselli made it at right tackle too, even though you've been playing tight end. Jason Taylor, Abe Lucas, Alonzo Spillman, Trey Smith, Bryant Young, Darrell Russell from the Ravens, Julian Peterson for the 49ers. Brian Urlacher for the Dolphins. Bart Scott for the Steelers right there. Will linebacker 1. Junior Seau from the 49ers. Amari Rowe from the Rams made it to the Pro Bowl. Aaron Glenn for the 49ers. Walt Harris from the Dolphins. Ed Reed, rookie safety, sophomore safety for the Patriots made it. Adam Archuleta for the Browns. Lawyer Malloy for the Ravens. Matt Grammatica, kicker. Let's see. They probably have some people upgrade. Coach Lasso, you at? What time is it? 2:12 in the morning. Coach McDaniels, Coach Mike McDaniels, look at him. All right. Advance the week, head on to the Super Bowl, then we'll check the teams and their rosters out. Not many people need upgrades for the Eagles. Makes it easier on me. Take a look at the Philadelphia Eagles team. Philadelphia Eagles feature Kevin Maui, Walter Jones, Brian McKinney, Larry Allen, and Trey Thomas. On the tight end side, they have Algie Crumpler. Wide receiver 2 is Plaxico Burress. They got Mike Allstott, legendary fullback. Drew Brees, young quarterback. With LaDainian Tomlinson, Sean Alexander, Terrell Owens, and Bryant Stokely on the offense. X Factors, Drew Brees, LaDainian Tomlinson, and Terrell Owens. The Eagles defense features Joe Johnson at will linebacker, Takeo Spikes at Mike. They also got James Harrison and Derek Brooks. James Harrison at left edge, defensive end. Derek Brooks is at that Sam spot. Justin Smith, Grady Jackson, Kenny Gregg, Kevin Carter, as well as Brian Dawkins at free safety. Oh, what the hell is this nigga name? Denard Walker at cornerback 1. Yeah. Dwayne Starks at cornerback 2. Dre Bly, cornerback 3. Terrence Newman, rookie cornerback. They want to move him up over Dre Bly. Terrence Newman got a new ability. Give him that. Dwayne Starks. He's a 94. Oh wait, I know that he don't like when people don't have the photo. Give him pick artist. Do that for him. On kick return, they got Sean Alexander and Terrell Owens. Punt return, they might as well put LT at punt. Low key, he might as well just start LT whole game. But I'm not gonna mess with his stuff. This is his stuff. Let it be how it is. That's his stuff. I'm interested to see this game. If Chase and the Titans lose, oh my gosh. Ooh, that's gonna be sick. The Buffalo Bills for any given weekday? That don't sound good. Matt Hasselbeck, Javon Kears. See what Javon Kears can get. Monster. Edge straight. He gets edge straight elite. Enforcer Supreme. Edge straight elite. Extra credit, instant rebate. Oh my gosh, this dude might be sick. More dominant pass rush moves and apply significant QB pressure. TJ gonna be pissed. That's his fault for leaving it David Garrard. Apply more QB pressure while rushing from the edge. Cause heavy fatigue penalty. Allow fewer broken tackles. And will clear a ball carrier's progress towards entering a zone when landing a hit stick. Damn. Yeah, this is a game record right here. Steve McNair. Air McNair, give him field general. He is now a 93. Oh, wait. 94 plus 5 means that he's a 94 overall. He's an X factor now. Ooh. Cover ball, double back. Setup time. I'm gonna take off double back. Eyes up. He's got bazooka. No, I don't think Chase gonna want that. Dots. Ding. Chase. So fearless, dashing, and pocket. Quick draw, take this off. Can he get gunslinger? Oh. Gunslinger, can he get pocket? Oop. Right here. Alright. Steve McNair. LeVar Arrington. I remember he got mossed playing against y'all. He didn't go for the ball. Alright, bro. Let's see what the Titans working with. Matt Hasselbeck is on the bench. He took them to the first Super Bowl. Steve McNair has taken them to 2 back-to-back Super Bowls. He also went to 2 Super Bowls with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Let's see. So he has a 1-2 Super Bowl record. 1 win, 1 loss with the Jags. 1 loss with the Titans. And this will be his 2nd one with the Titans. All right, so the Tennessee Titans, tight end, they have Tony Gonzalez. At right tackle, they got Mark Tootin. They got Ben Stye, John Mitchell, Jason Welborn, and Bryant Whitfield at left tackle. Wide receiver 1, Keyshawn Johnson, an award winner and a record setter, broken all the records for any given weekday as far as receiving touchdowns, receiving yards, and receptions, as 2,033 30-yard season. Amon Green is the running back 1. He is a 94, so he will be upgraded to an X Factor. That bitch is in my face every day. Trying to say face. Ooh, Amon Green is an X Factor. Oh, he need to be the 95 to get that though. He got Wrecking Ball. Anything I should give him? Honestly, he plays perfectly fine. Do me around here, gotta go. His stiff arms, juke move, spin move. But we be seeing this man truck everybody. He run through everybody. They truck everybody. I'm not gonna touch him. I'm gonna wait till Chase come in here. 71. I'm gonna give him rack though. I'm gonna give him discipline. I'm gonna give him cover the ball. All of this stuff, I'm gonna wait for Chase to get it here. Yeah, they just won 38-0. That's why I'm like, I don't know. Andre Hastings is the wide receiver 2. Lorenzo Neal, he fumbled against the Rams in the Super Bowl last year. Make it back to the Super Bowl at the age of 32. See what he can do blocking for Amon Green and Corey Dillon. Kevin Dyson, Dr. Dyson, is at wide receiver 3. On the defense, they got Adrian Wilson, young free safety, entering his second year in his second Super Bowl with the Tennessee Titans. Kennard Lang, one of the defensive player of the years last year. Keith Bullock at will linebacker, LeVar Arrington at Mike. Javon Kears on he's the Hellraiser from the right side of the defensive end. Anthony Dorsett at free safety. James Bolden backing both of them up. Pat Surtain is the cornerback 1 for the Tennessee Titans. Paul Grismanis, John Henderson, rookie defensive tackle. Charles Tillman is a rookie cornerback. Excuse me, playing for the Tennessee Titans. Strip specialist and flat zone KO. He does have punch it out, peanut punch. Known for the peanut punch is Charles Tillman. Corey James at cornerback 3. That is their defense. Special teams, Andre Hastings, Kevin Dyson returning kicks and punts. That is our Super Bowl featuring teams. As the Eagles are the home team. I would have sworn it was the Titans. Eagles is the home team. We've seen the home team lose in a couple of these matches. Is that the... Let me put the predictions up. Who wins the Super Bowl? I don't know if you want to bet. You by yourself, Marsh. I got my backup account in there. Let's see. Predictions. Who wins? Tennessee Titans, Philadelphia Eagles. You think the Eagles go win? Oh my gosh, I would feel bad if Chase loses this. Oh, that would be sick. Oh, that would be so terrible. All right. Let me make sure nobody is watching on YouTube. Nobody's in the YouTube chat. It don't look like it. If you are, I appreciate you. I hope you were watching and having a good time, enjoying the music. Predictions are posted. Titans facing off against the Philadelphia Eagles. 95 overall against 92 overall. Who you guys got winning this matchup? Predictions have opened. See what threads. Eagles gotta wear. They don't have an all green. I could have sworn Eagles had an all green outfit. Oh, I could just make it all green. Okay. All right. These are the threads. Eagles wearing all green. Titans, white tops, blue bottoms. Y'all ready, bro? Ooh, looks like a 3,000 bet has been put on the Eagles to win. Fly Eagles Fly chants are going through the stadium. Welcome. Oh wait, I gotta wait for this presentation to go by.
To the following presentation of the National Football League.
Welcome to Super Bowl 8 as we have the Tennessee Titans facing off against the Philadelphia Eagles in Super Bowl 8. This is the Super Bowl that's in Miami. Last time the Super Bowl was held here, the St. Louis Rams lost to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Steve McNair was the quarterback. This time, Steve McNair makes it back as the quarterback for the Tennessee Titans for a second time in a row. The Tennessee Titans have made it back three years in a row. Let's see if they can come away with the win, or will they become the Buffalo Bills for any given weekday? As we get ready for kickoff, the Eagles in all green send it over to the Titans. Kevin Dyson and Andre Hastings returning. This time is hauled in by the doctor. The doctor at the 20-yard line. Doctor cuts upfield, tackle down at the 28. Steve McNair has 5,259 yards. The MVP with 47 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. See if he can finally get himself a win. A 1-2 record in the Super Bowl. He went 1-1 with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Also lost one last year with the Tennessee Titans. Coach Fisher has an 0-2 Super Bowl record. As he thought the first pass goes off to Keyshawn Johnson for 2 yards. I hope you guys put the bet on Keyshawn Johnson to get the first reception, because that would have ka-ching through. Looks like the fans have voted for the Philadelphia Eagles to win this matchup so far. 3,000 has been put on the Eagles. If you put 10 points on the Titans, you might just get yourself a heyday, as Keyshawn Johnson takes this reception 16 yards, 26 yards actually, for a first down. Got just enough time as Steve McNair catches that receiver. The Titans are right now underdogs as they have a 92 overall rating against this 95 overall Philadelphia Eagles with this crazy defense. Pat Tillman, Brian Dawkins, a bunch of people that have talked about and expressed their oh my gosh, what a pass across the left side of the field, and a penalty at the end of the play, likely a roughing the passer. Gotta watch out for roughing the passer. Yep, it was called on Kelly Gregg, that star defensive tackle right there, causing all that pressure. Look at James Harrison, number 92. Watch out for him, that hellraiser on the edge. 1st and 10. On the 16-yard line, Kevin Dyson gets popped by Takeo Spikes and Pat Tillman. Like I was saying, a lot of the Eagles players have expressed their feelings and had to show that, oh my gosh, what a touchdown by Tony Gonzalez as he gets in on a slant route. Have very speedy for a tight end. 89 speed, look exciting and accelerating. Look at that pass. Steve McNair hits him. He's coming across the middle. Number 28 was chasing him with nothing to give. Man, so you can still, oh my gosh, 10,000 was put on the Titans to win. You just, hey, that might be a good payday, as the Titans have a 10K bet on them. They are the underdogs, looks like favorites after a quick jump in the Super Bowl. Let's see if the Eagles can answer. Like I was saying earlier, I keep getting caught off guard by big plays. Titans sending it over to the Eagles on a kickoff. A lot of Eagles have expressed their vulnerability about facing mental health awareness. A lot of them. Warwick Dunn, he was facing mental health awareness problems after his mom had passed away. Brian Dawkins also expressed it, had to step away from any given weekday after a while. And Pat Tillman, one of our favorite Patriots in the NFL, or any given weekday I should say, also has some mental health problems. But he finds himself in great light and in the Super Bowl with a chance at a ring as Drew Brees darts that one across the field for 9 yards on the first play. LaDainian Tomlinson gets it. LaDainian Tomlinson cuts upfield and he's gone. He just ran himself a long 65-yard touchdown against the Titans. Oh my gosh. What a way to open up the bathroom and shit in the toilet for the Titans and get yourself a touchdown off the bat. Good guys. busted that wide open. Right there in Hard Rock Stadium. So a 7-point lead tie game. That's some acceleration right there. Great blocking for the Eagles. Good guys, bro. LaDainian Tomlinson was gone. He didn't even give me no time to react to it. Took off. Kevin Dyson taking his kick return up the middle. Breaks the first tackle from number 11. I don't know who that is on kick return. I mean on kickoff. But he ain't tackling nobody. 32-yard line. Motioning their fullback to the right. Actually, that's Dallas Clark, that backup running back, tight end that they picked up in the draft. Pat Tillman with a hit stick on Ahman Green. Need that tanked ability when playing against these safeties because they're going to cause a fumble. They will cause it. Titans and Eagles are tied at 7 with 11:49 still to go in the game. I forgot to change the clock to 15 to 11 minutes. It's still at 15, so this is going to be a pretty long one over here at 3 o'clock in the morning. Great hit stick again. Get your popcorn ready as Steve McNair drops it back, dumps it off to his running back again. Running back breaks the tackle from Pat Tillman this time. Falls forward, getting closer to the first down marker. Good guys, 3rd and 1. Let's see what happens. Toss. Ahman Green gets caught behind the line of scrimmage. Pat Tillman with a great pursuited tackle. The Patriot for any given weekday. One of the star players. We love watching that white man play. That's how a white man plays football. 4th and 3. 49-yard line. It's going to be a punt. Hunter sends it up. It's going to be bounced. Roll picked up by number 25. Fielded at the 23-yard line. 10K versus 3K. 3,000 is put on the Eagles to win. 10,000 on the Titans. We're going to see if Coach Fisher can get his first win as Javon Kearse gets it. Actually, no, that was... Who was that? Bullock. Keith Bullock off the edge right there. 53, that was Keith Bullock. If that was Javon Kearse, that might have been a fumble. He would have destroyed that running back. As he is running to Javon Kearse, he breaks his tackle. It almost breaks another one from Kennard Lane. He broke Javon Kearse's tackle, y'all. Insane. He stiff-armed him into the ground. LaDainian might be the running back we're scared of in any given weekday. Ain't seen a running back like him yet. Titans sending pressure, showing 3 on the line of scrimmage, but they might send more. Look at Javon Kearse in that start that he gets. As this one goes across the middle, Terrell Owens racing away. Terrell Owens might be going. Another long touchdown, 77 yards. Good gosh. Another 70-yard touchdown for the Eagles. That's 2 in the first quarter of the game. And they're opening this defense up wide. Says spread them cheeks and put the honey on it. We're about to feast today. Good gosh. Kevin Dyson on the kick return. Kevin Dyson has an open field down at the 31-yard line. Oh my God, bro. This is a game. This game is sick. Yep. Get your honey packs ready, chat, because this is going to be a game. 1st and 10 from the 31. This handoff is a play action. Looking left. Hits of his tight end. Tony Gonzalez, who runs out of bounds.
2nd and 5 from the 36-yard line. Looking right. Ahmad Green gets it popped by Pat Tillman. I'm telling you, it's going to be hard to throw against these safeties. The Rams luckily have a firepower offense that can handle the pressure from this team. As the 4th and inches does not go through, the defensive tackle came through and smacked them. Look at it. Oh, my gosh. They're going to go for it. Oh, they don't go for it. Dang. Defense is causing so much pressure that the Titans is looking slim. LaDainian Thomas had called a fair catch on that one. Good gosh. Oh my gosh, I feel sorry for Chase. This is already looking like lights out. We just watched them go up 38-0 on the Dolphins, and they're down by 7. Play action from Drew Brees, a long play action, finds a receiver across the middle, and that's caught. This one is hauled in by Terrell Owens at a 73-yard reception on his second drive. He takes this one for another 20 yards, so he already has about 100 yards today. Javon Kearse almost got that one. First and 10 for the 39 after that long reception for the Eagles. Look at that. Behind the line of scrimmage was Kennard Lang smacking at running back Sean Alexander. That is their relieving running back for LaDainian Thomason, as LaDainian comes back in, feeling like he's not going to get embarrassed like that. The screen pass has all day, and one person to beat, gets tackled down by Adrian Wilson. It looks like the Titans will be sending in a brigade of blitzers on his 3rd and 1. It does get there. Sean Alexander breaks the first tackle, but Adrian Wilson stopped the momentum. They're going to stop him short through a field goal, and likely a field goal block attempt for the Titans defense, unless they decide to go for it. Great stop for the Titans defense right there in the middle. They are going to go for it. Eagles back in I formation. LaDainian Thomason in the backfield this time. Terrell Owens on the left. Plaxico Burress on the right. This time they hand it off to him. No, they play actions it. Has somebody on the right side. He catches it, breaks the tackle, gets the first down. 1st and 10 with ballsy play from Coach Lasso as they go for it on 4th and 1 instead of taking a field goal. This is a Super Bowl. They're trying to win this mug. No games or let-ups allowed. As a quick screen pass, Plaxico Burress catches it, but tackled immediately by Pat Surtain Sr., knocking that out the park. He practiced that play 17 times over and over and over and over for the Super Bowl. You can't just run that routine play on him and think you're going to get it. That is an all-pro cornerback. Drop back pass, looking right, hits up his receiver who catches it for a 7-yard gain. 3rd and 3, Titans find themselves back in short yard territory. Another chance to cause a field goal attempt. Quick pass on the right side. Instead of swatting the ball, he goes for the pick, and that ball goes out of in the end zone. Touchdown for receiver Brandon Stokely, wide receiver 3 on the depth chart. Oh my gosh, that was almost a pick. 20, what are you doing? Damn, that was almost a pick. Torrey James. And it's only the first quarter. I gotta watch 2 more quarters. I gotta watch 3 more quarters of this. Oh my gosh. Oh, they keep scoring too fast. Damn. Jane Leckler sending it off. Actually, that was Sebastian Janikowski on the kicking tee. Kevin Dyson with his 4th kick return today. Brings it up down to the 25-yard line. Steve McNair struggling on offense in his 4th Super Bowl. He's been here before. He's faced the adversity. Play it safe, move the ball downfield. They just can't get past the 50-yard line. Once they make it far enough, or 3 and out immediately. And a holding penalty is not going to help them right here, as the ball does get converted for just 2 yards, but oh, illegal man downfield. Oh my gosh, the right tackle went up too far, so that's going to be extra 5-yard loss. It's still first down, so that's good on them. But gosh, just moving. Like I said, they're hurting themselves. Empty formation for Steve McNair. Defensive tackle is already on fire up the middle. Drop back pass. Pressure gets through immediately. Justin Smith, one of their young defensive linemen they picked up in the draft. Ooh. Steve McNair can't catch a break. Offensive line is too weak out here in Tennessee. 2nd and 21. They need to get their ball off quickly to Tony Gonzalez if they want to try to win this thing. Up the middle, finds the receiver Keyshawn Johnson. He catches it, getting back at least a good 17 of that dropped yardage that they have. 3rd and 6. Looking up the middle, Steve McNair dumps it off to his running back. His running back gets it, falls forward. 1st and 10. Finally a first down. Take the good plays when you can get them. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. It's trailing by 14. You already got a 14-point jump on you. Just take your time, move the ball downfield, cut that score from 14 down to 7. You don't need any errant plays, any turnovers. They already got defensive line and safeties hot on you. You don't want Pat Tillman to get hot because it might be scary. Looking, right side, breaks the tackle. That's Corey Dillon. That's the running back 2 in the depth chart. Breaking that tackle from Pat Tillman. 2nd and 2. Corey Dillon in the backfield, not Ahman Green. Let's see, do they hand it to him? They do hand it to him. He runs upfield, cuts up, breaking a couple tackles, gets the first down. Right at the logo for any given weekday. Trips on the right side. Secondary tight end, Dallas Clark on the left. Tony Gonzalez catches this one. Falls out of bounds just to stop the clock. Clock is back running. 30 seconds left is what's remaining in this quarter. Tight end Tony Gonzalez is motioning to the left with Dallas Clark. So trips on the left side, very heavy. Quick pass. What the heck? I've never seen that throwing animation. Oh my gosh. What a legit. That was a glitchy pass. Did y'all see that? Hit him right up the seam. So that's going to be the end of the first quarter. A 14-point lead, 2 70-yard touchdowns for the Eagles today. LaDainian Tomlinson broke off a 75-yard, and I believe, if I got it correct, Terrell Owens just caught himself a 77-yard reception for a touchdown. Ahman Green breaking a couple tackles from Pat Tillman, but Pat Tillman is flying everywhere. We've seen him already on every single play for the Eagles defense. Titans moving their field down by 14 as we get back to the second quarter. $15 minutes. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Drop back pass. Steve McNair. Feeling pressure from the backside. Throws it off quickly. Gets 4 on the reception. James Harrison in coverage. James Harrison. He was a rookie player who almost got Defensive Player of the Year. He's on a Defensive Player of the Year stats. Drop back pass. Looking. Has the receiver. It was very catchable, but a pass interference is going to slow him down. And Titans move closer to red zone territory. Actually, they're at the 18-yard line with that penalty. Should be closer, but that's where the flag was thrown. Tony Gonzalez had a touchdown right there if he wouldn't have got tripped up by the Eagles defenders. Looking, find his wide receiver again. Gets smacked by one of the defensive ends. That was Joe Johnson in coverage. 2nd and 4. Screen pass. Takeo Spikes. Ahman Green tried to hurdle Takeo Spikes on that tackle. Ends up getting somersaulted. Helicoptered in the air. Trips on the left side. Blitz from the outside for both receivers. Both ends. A motion. Tony Gonzalez hits up Kevin Dyson. Dyson gets in for a touchdown. So the Titans answer again after trailing by 14. Now it's a 7-point trail after this PAT attempt. The blitz came through. Eagles sit 6-5 on the blitz. Kevin Dyson gets a touchdown. 13 minutes left in this second quarter.
The kick is good. Makes the score Eagles 21. Titans
Took them 5 minutes and 26 seconds to score. Running down the remainder of the first quarter and a bleeding into the second quarter. See what the Eagles can do, as they score quickly every single time. Takes them an average of 1 minute to score. Terrell Owens on the kickoff, spinning before getting smacked in the back. 28-yard line. Drew Brees already 8 for 8, 161 yards and 2 touchdowns. First and 10, motioning. Terrell Owens on the jet pass. He gets it, gets 2 yards. How are we feeling, chat? What do we feel about this game, man? Were we expecting this from the Eagles this year? The Titans trailing in their 3rd Super Bowl. Another RPO pass or a quick rollout. Wide receiver 2 gets it. Wide receiver 3, I mean, he gets it on the depth chart. Actually, it's their tight end. Is that their tight end too? Yeah, that's their backup tight end, number 80. Oh my gosh, LaDainian. Look at that acceleration, chat. Oh my gosh, 4 rushes for 84 yards. Who is their tight end? Algie Crumpler. That's who number 80 is. Algie Crumpler. That's their regular tight end. Looking, a lot of people in traffic as Tony after LaDainian Tomlinson catches that. Rams more entertaining, but no, the Eagles the next powerhouse. This is gonna be sick. What happens when you tank for so long? You finally get good. Let's see if the Packers can remake a similar calling, because they've been tanking so long too, bro. Yeah, Rams going back to normal. Oh my gosh, over the top. It was almost caught. LaDainian almost caught that bug. Adrian Wilson almost got a pick too. And they're going for it. The Eagles are going for it, bro. They're just field goal territory. And they're going for it. This time they hand it off to LaDainian. He gets it. Oh, no, he doesn't. Great stop on the Titans defense. Paul Graymanis. Oh, that's John Henderson, a defensive tackle, rookie defensive tackle. Gets a tackle for loss to stop LaDainian Tomlinson after he ran into his lineman. Was looking to get the first down. Bumped into the lineman and got tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Great play from the Titans defense as Steve McNair runs back on the field. Titans need the touchdown here as they get a stop. You need 1 meter per season with your team management. Drop back, looking left, hits up Tony Gonzalez. He can't catch it. I ain't gonna ever tank, not gonna lie. I'm gonna fight every year. Hey, you doing it the right way. You see half of these people in here, they see like, all right, it's somebody I want. Hey, I know if you got somebody you want, you can tank. Only season, damn, what a catch and run or over the cornerbacks by Keyshawn Johnson in that traffic. Only year that you can't tank is 07, just because that's got everybody. Is no point for anybody to tank. Everybody should just compete. That's the only year that I plan to like do the full year. 07, I'm gonna do the full year. So we'll just play the year out. Whatever everybody get, that's what they get. Everybody has to compete at 07. After that, man, just if you want Aaron Donald, if you want Cam Newton, etc., just tank, man. Oh my gosh, Steve McNair runs a QB power, gets the first down. The Titans is storming back. Great play from Steve McNair. Good gosh. Look at that QB power. Eagles was not expecting it. They keep trying to use their safeties and the Takeo spikes to cause big hits when the pass or the run makes it up on the outside. Didn't think about when he runs up the middle. As this one gets caught by Kevin Dyson, tackled immediately on a drag for 3-yard gain. Chase might win. Let's see if they can at least tie it up. That'll help this team out. Quick outside pass, almost intercepted, caught on the sideline, and Eagles are going to challenge it. So if they did step out of bounds, the ball will go back to where it was. If he didn't step out of bounds, let's see, 1, 2. Okay, he caught that. Eagles just wasted a timeout and a challenge attempt. They probably won't be able to challenge it again for the second half of the game. They wasted their timeout. Wasn't really a waste since it's the first half, but you did just lose the extra challenge for the second half. Ahmad Green, 2nd and 10 after that tackle right at the line of scrimmage. The quick sim is harder. You got to manage aging players and stuff. Yeah, it is harder to manage the aging players. Drop back. Keyshawn Johnson catches this one, but a penalty on the Eagles is going to get them in the first down right at like the 3-5 yard line. Let's see. Yep, they are inside the 5. James Harrison, rookie defensive end, was called for roughing the passer. Very disciplined player. Surprising to see that happen. As they throw it, it is caught. Tony Gonzalez catches this touchdown. 2 touchdowns today for the tight end. As he caught one that was a slant and go. This time he catches a quick curl route. And he get inside his track running man stance. This would be a legendary ring, bro. They busted open 2 70-yard plays. And they're already back in the game, 21-21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece.
This is a game. Oh my gosh, Tony Gonzalez. Oh my gosh, look at this kick return by Terrell Owens, who breaks the tackle. Actually, no, brought down by Keith Bullock. 2 catches, 109 yards, and 1 touchdown from Terrell Owens today. Insane. Insane. 2 catches and 109 yards, bro. He very well could have 5 catches for 200 yards today. Let's see what happens. This one goes to Terrell again. That's his 3rd reception. Gain 7. 3 catches for 116. This time, 2nd and 3. Toss. It's a toss play for LaDainian. LaDainian gets tackled in open field by Charles Tillman. You got Charles Tillman on the Titans, Pat Tillman on the Eagles.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Charles Tillman is known for his peanut punch. Ooh. Drew Brees almost got somebody to jump as he motions Algie Crumpler. Trying to get somebody out in space. Finds a receiver across the middle. Guess who it is? Terrell. For a first down. All that misdirection is confusing this Titans and Eagles defense. Both teams are using misdirection to their advantage, causing a lot of gaps. Look at that. Two, the linebacker and the safety got caught on top of each other, trying to figure out which man they were covering. This looks like man coverage from the defense right here, if I've ever seen it. They motion, that is man coverage. Pass retain is following. Handed off to LaDainian. LaDainian breaks the tackle. He sends that man flying backwards. Gets the first, actually it's inches, so he only got 9.5. Devon Kearse at the top of the screen on the right. Oh my gosh, he's wide open. Plaxico Burress. Good gosh. He was chasing him. Oh, that is a big man. 6'4" in the frame. Actually, I believe he's 6'5". Daniel Thomason is on fire. That's dangerous. See what happens as it is a screen pass. He's open. Breaks that tackle. Nope. Great tackle from Charles Tillman. Pushes him out of bounds. He honestly got tackled behind the line of scrimmage. It should not have been a 3-yard gain. What a pass from Drew Brees. I don't know what the heck was going on right there. We're seeing some crazy passing animations from these quarterbacks. Steve McNair earlier across the seam, and Drew Brees on his RPO. Try to hit up his bubble run. Motioning their tight end to the left. Drop back pass, LaDainian Thomason on the right side. He throws it to his wide receiver, number 44. He drops it. That was Mike Allstott, the fullback, who had pass retain covering him in coverage. Great stop from the all-pro cornerback. And that's going to be a field goal attempt for the Eagles. The first field goal today comes in. Oh my gosh, that was almost blocked. Look at him. He extended. He couldn't get there enough. And that was almost blocked. 35-yard line. This one is returned after getting kicked off on the tee by Sebastian Janikowski. First and 10 from the 24-yard line. We got ourselves a good Super Bowl. Hold on, let me go put this on the charger. Got ourselves a good Super Bowl. Great stop from the defense of the Titans. Great stop from the defense on the Eagles. Let's see what happens. Eagles have a 3-point lead right now. Pat Tillman on the left side of the screen covering Keyshawn Johnson. This time it's a handoff up the middle. Ahman Green got running faster than his blockers can get upfield to block for him. 2nd and 5. I need to take a water break, chat. Hayes got to win now. Oh my gosh, what a stop from Pat Tillman, the number 24 on the defense. Trips on the left side. Zone coverage. Pat Tillman in the middle of the field. Looking, has a receiver, is caught, and a penalty on the Eagles, roughing the passer. Another one by James Harrison. Not disciplined at all, we see from the defensive end. First and 10 from the 50. This time, Steve McNair play actions it. Takeo Spikes hits the receiver, Kevin Dyson, as he catches this one. First and 10 from the 37-yard line. We got ourselves a good Super Bowl going on, chat. It's a 3-point lead right now, 3-point differential, as Steve McNair is having to step up, and that ball goes errant very far. Lorenzo Neal was his target. That ball went out of bounds. James Harrison, too buff and too aggressive. Debo helps the pressure, gets in as he connects on a assisted sack. Just after we called his name, James Harrison gets in there with number 90 from the defensive end spot. That was Justin Smith and James Harrison on that sack right there. Audible and change of formation. Tony Gonzalez on the left side. Ahman Green. Tony Gonzalez in the middle right there on the left. Pat Tillman is right there on him. 4th and 12. So another field goal. Field goal. After touchdown. Gonna be tie game unless the Titans decide to go for it for some stupid reason. Oh my gosh, they can't make the field goal from this far. That is a punt. This is normally field goal distance. They decide to punt it. The kicker cannot make it. Oh my gosh, if I was Coach Fisher, I would have just went out. I would have just went for it. If my kicker can't make it in the Super Bowl, I need to go for it. Excuse me. 24-yard line after that punt. Drew Brees feeling pressure. Look at that 4-man rush right there. And that one gets swatted away. Great defensive coverage by number 43 right there. Oh my gosh, Bolden, James Bolden, the swat from that receiver. Wide open on that pass. Pat Surtain and a pick. Oh my gosh, Pat Surtain jumped up, caused the trajectory of the pass to go a little bit different. Steve McNair didn't know where to throw it. Torrey James comes away with the pick. We got ourselves a Super Bowl interception, chat. Look at this. Thanks to Pat Surtain, the trajectory of the pass went differently than what he expected. Torrey James got that one where it would have been a back shoulder pass. I'm sorry, that was Drew Brees that threw that pick. Drew Brees threw that interception. Steve McNair gets the ball now. Got ourselves a game again, chat. Tony Gonzalez on the outside. Tony Gonzalez breaking tackles, running away. Now they're in red zone territory. They could kick field goals from here. This one up the middle again, and Tony Gonzalez who breaks another tackle from this time Takeo Spikes. Second and 4. McNair looking, hits a receiver, Kevin Dyson. 2 touchdowns for Dyson, 2 touchdowns from Tony Gonzalez today. As the Tits go up with a 4-point lead, potentially 5 if they decide to go for 2. Look at this. What a great in route over the safety, Pat Tillman, touchdown Tits. Titans do have a $10,000 bet put on them after trailing 21-7 at the end of the first quarter. It is now 28-24 going into halftime. Eagles fielding the kick return. This time, Sean Alexander. Alexander bumps into his blocker, falls down at the 30-yard line. Drew Brees coming back on the field after throwing that interception. 19 seconds, 2 timeouts. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Not far from midfield. See if they can get themselves in field goal territory. Just 19 seconds. Handed off to LaDainian. LaDainian bumps into his lineman. LaDainian cuts upfield. That's going to be a timeout. 4 seconds was taken off the clock. Look at Coach Lasso trying to get his team together. Empty formation for the Eagles. LaDainian Thompson on the right side, covered by Pat Surtain. This one, quick pass caught by Plaxico Burris. Another timeout. So 11 seconds remain on the clock. If they can get themselves a quick touch and run, get to that 40-yard line, that's a field goal. Drew Brees looking, throws it out of bounds. Stupid. So this is Hail Mary territory right now. As the Titans know it, they're only going to rush 3, maybe 4. Yep, Devon Kears drops back. Drew Brees lobs it up, comes up short. It's a picked off. Oh my gosh, this might go for 6. Oh, Anthony Dorsett didn't know where to go after the ball plopped in his hands. Great pressure from the defense right there, causing Drew Brees to throw an interception. 4-point lead for the Titans as Coach Fisher versus Coach Lasso is a classic already after a 21-point jump out for the Eagles, and now a 21-point comeback for the Titans. 73 yards was that touchdown. 77 yards was that touchdown from Terrell Owens. And look at this sky ball and a Moss. Sight. Talk about an interception from Torrey James. Torrey James and Terrell Owens featured on the highlights today for this Super Bowl. Super Bowl 8 is this game. Absolute cinema. 258 yards, 4 touchdowns from Steve McNair. Drew Brees, 236, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Ahman Green, 45 yards on the ground, 124 for LaDainian. Keyshawn Johnson, 74. Terrell Owens, 137 receiving yards and some return yards. Drew Brees, after throwing an interception on a Hail Mary attempt at the end of the second quarter, comes back on the field at the beginning of the third. Momentum is at blank right now. No team has it. Let's see who's going to start off with it, the defense or the offense. LaDainian gets the ball, first carry of the day. Great overfield tackle for Pat Surtain. He's a great coverage cornerback as well as filling in on tackles. He just had his son, named him Pat Surtain II. PS2 is the name, as Pat Surtain is now wearing the jersey 1 for PS1. Another handoff to LaDainian. LaDainian changes direction, cuts upfield, 10 carries for 112 yards. That first rush today was 73 yards. Ever since then, he's kind of slowed down. They're sending a blitz from the from the Titans on the outside. LaDainian Thompson finds himself open, but they hit up Terrell Owens. He hauls in that great catch. He literally had 2 options on the left side of the field. Terrell Owens, actually 3. Terrell Owens, Kevin Stokely, and LaDainian Thompson. This one might be a quick handoff to LaDainian. Actually, nope. It's a passing play up the middle. Terrell catches it with the defender on his back. He gains 9 on the reception. Drop back pass again from Drew Brees. Drew Brees hits up his tight end Algie Crumpler. Crumpler gets the first down. This is a game, y'all. They might have to go back and watch this game because, oh my gosh. Look at Sean Alexander who gets the outside. Sean Alexander gets popped and fumbled. Javon Kears. Javon Kears just destroyed this man. Looking, Drew Brees hits up his tight end. Oh, this is wide receiver 3 on the depth chart. Stokely. Great tackle from Pat Surtain. Oh my gosh. Handoff, play action. Sacked by Keith Bullock. Keith Bullock, number 53, does a couple push-ups after getting a sack. So what was originally a 2nd and 6 is now a 3rd and 13 after that 7-yard loss. Drew Brees moving themselves outside of field goal territory. If they get sacked again, feeling pressure, finds a receiver. It can't get hauled in. That was Mike Allstott in coverage right there. We're going to have to settle for a field goal. This would make them trailing by 1 point after Sebastian Janikowski Seabass gets his kick blocked. The kick is blocked. We've watched the Titans almost block the PAT, and this time 43 gets through and blocks it. Seabass. Oh my gosh. The kick was blocked. Steve McNair now has a continued 4-point lead, potentially 7 or 11, as Ahmad Green is breaking tackles left and right. We just had a block kick in the Super Bowl, chat. 2nd and 4. Looking, Steve McNair. Oh my gosh, he throws a pick. It was bobbled, but picked off by Tikio Spikes. Oh, Tikio. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. Look at it. It's going to get bobbled. Look at it. He drops it, but picks it off the second time. Oh, it comes away with it. Oh my gosh, what a game. What a game. I'm loving this game. I'm loving this. This is a game, chat. This one is going to get handed off. Play it safe, give it to LaDainian, and let him run away. Let him run away. I see what you mean by, like, why don't you post the, like, crazy games? I should just post the crazy games only, huh? I just want to get through the 1998 playoffs, and then I'll just post the crazy ones. After that, yeah, I'll just post all the crazy games at that point, because this is one of them. This needs to be on YouTube. This needs to be on YouTube. Oh my gosh, Plaxico Burress catches this one. 1st and 10 from the 12. After that great reception from Plax. So the PAT was, the field goal was blocked. Titans get the ball. Titans throw a pick. LaDainian gets the ball. Let's see what the Eagles can do this time. LeVar Arrington with this another tackle. Has 5 tackles today. Number 56 on that defense. This one handed off Javon Kearse, a tackle in the backfield. Daniel Thomas, 3rd and 13. Let's see if the Eagles can at least get it within a 2-yard line. That'll make it a 1st down or a touchdown right here. Looking, Drew Brees feeling pressure, dumps it off to his wide receiver. Daniel Thomason only gets 4 yards on reception. But that's a field goal. Hopefully it doesn't get blocked. Let's see. Get the snap, get the blocking assignments correctly. And that one is good. So back to a 1-point trail. What would have been a 2-point lead if that last PAT would have went through, last field goal would have went through. Bro, this game is sick. Oh my gosh. Andre Hastings returning this one. Gets popped by Pat Tillman. Surprised he hasn't gotten activated yet. I believe his X factor had to do with his sticks. Gotten more than enough his sticks today. 1st and 10, 26-yard line. Handoff. Ahmad Green gets tackled quickly by the cornerback, number 22 for the Eagles. Handoff. Oh my God, stopped behind the line of scrimmage by number 90 on the defensive end side. I believe that was Joe Johnson, who stopped his momentum, and he ended up running to the wall of Eagles. 3rd and 10, Steve McNair has to pass it. Looking across the middle, finds Tony Gonzalez sitting right there on that curl route in the middle of the zone. Catches it and runs up for the first down. Needs a breather as he's patting his helmet. He is tired. Get that big man a little break. Dallas Clark is the backup for Tony Gonzalez, who relieves him. Actually, Tony Gonzalez stayed on the field. He is on fire right there at the top. Steve McNair gets sacked. Number 34, that's their rookie, Terrence. What the hell is his last name? Terrence Newman? That's their rookie cornerback that they pick up in the draft, in the 03 draft class. He's not looking for Tony Gonzalez. He gets sacked again. 2 plays back to back. Eagles defense coming up clutch, man. Oh my gosh, we got ourselves a crazy game. 2 sacks back to back. Terrence Newman on the first sack, and this time is brought down by the defensive end on the play. Steve McNair looking upfield. Oh my gosh. It's hard to try to convert a 3rd and 27, especially hard when your lineman plays like crap. You got a bunch of Bobby Boucher's blocking for you. Actually, that's not even Bobby Boucher. That's a disgrace to him. Got a bunch of slow people. And a terrible punt, as that one, instead of flipping the field, only puts him at the 48. So the Eagles get another good opportunity to get another field goal, at least a field goal or a touchdown, and take the lead. Daniel Thomason is not on fire after that last offensive drive, but he catches this ball up the middle. He cuts upfield, juking one defender, juke another defender. He's going 62 yards, 52 yards for a touchdown. Gives the Philadelphia Eagles. We just saw a double juke from LaDainian Tomlinson. This running back is insane. Oh my gosh, look at this. A quick block and dump off. Dump the ball off. Juke him. And I'm gone. Oh my gosh, chat. This is a game, chat. And they're going to go for 2, try to make it a 7-point lead. Eagles find the receiver. It's caught on the backside seam. Augie Crumpler. Yeah, LaDainian is sick. Oh my gosh. The next running back we might see like this is CJ2K or Adrian Peterson. Literally. This one is returned. Kevin Dyson. Dyson on the 20. Tackle down at the 24. Bruh, 1st and 10, 24-yard line. Steve McNair trailing by 7. Finds his receiver, Keyshawn Johnson. Keyshawn racing away on a slant. 38-yard line. They need some receivers with breakaway speed. Somebody like LaDainian Tomlinson and Terrell Owens. That's what they need. We've seen 2 70-yard touchdowns from them and even a 50-yard breakaway and run from LaDainian, as Tony Gonzalez shows that he got some speed running away on the sideline after this catch. He's got 10 catches for 100 yards himself. 1st and 10, 36. Handoff, Ahmad Green. Ahmad Green cuts upfield. Ahmad Green got a good block on the outside by Kevin Dyson at the 16-yard line. It looks like nobody can score unless the other team scores. So we're just playing a pendulum swing back to back as both teams are just drawing off the momentum of the other. Here we go. At the 16-yard line is the Titans. Quick screen pass, RPO. Andre Hastings gets 3 yards on the reception. Drop back pass. Steve McNair looking. Tony Gonzalez. Tony Gonzalez breaks the tackle from Keo Spikes. First and goal. 4-yard line. It's going to be second and goal from the 5. Steve McNair motioning Kevin Dyson on an orbital motion. Back left. Blitz from the Eagles. Oh my gosh. 22 dropped it. I don't know who number 22 is, but he dropped a wide open pass, hit him right in the face. Eagles sending blitz pressure again. Number 19 hits a kick. Kevin Dyson and the Titans get a touchdown. I'm getting tongue-tied up in the booth. Kevin Dyson and Keyshawn Johnson crossed on the middle. I didn't know which receivers was going to get it. He waited too long to hit up Keyshawn Johnson, so he hits up Kevin Dyson in the area after a drop pass from the other receiver. Who was number 22? I need to find that guy. He wrecked that play terribly. Luckily, Steve McNair still delivers. I need a lozenge. My mouth is itching. $35-yard line. Look at this kick return. I keep saying 35 because that's where the kicking tee is from. LaDainian Tomlinson, 124 yards on the ground, 76 yards in the air, 200 total yards today from this running back in the Super Bowl. I need to see what their total yardage record is and if he's approaching it or has he already broken it. LaDainian Tomlinson get this catch far behind the line of scrimmage, but reaches the line of scrimmage. Hard to get positive yardage when you catch the ball 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Still makes up for it. Then gets this one, cuts up, jukes in 2 defenders, juking 3 defenders. Oh my God. Ooh, put it on a clinic. Oh my gosh, LaDainian is sick. Oh my gosh, so that's gonna bring us to the 4th quarter. This Super Bowl has been exciting. Jukes, trucks, hit sticks, touchdowns, everything you could ask for, this Super Bowl has it. If you are excited for any given weekday, this is one to be excited for. Make sure you leave a like, drop a thumbs up, do whatever you can. Tell your auntie, your uncle, your sister, your daddy, come tune in to any given weekday. It's the 4th quarter for the Eagles and the Titans. And off to LaDainian, popped by Javon Kears on the first play. 3rd and 10, a sniffed out read and run from the great defensive player of the year, former defensive player of the year, Javon Kears, and defensive rookie of the year. The Titans are sending a blitz. That is a 5-man blitz. A great pickup from LaDainian Thomas, a great block. Drew Brees has to run. He throws it on the run. Hits a Plexico Burress. Plexico breaks in, breaking tackles. He falls forward into the 13-yard line. What a play from this team. Drew Brees felt the pressure, had to extend it, did it perfectly. Plexico Burress catches it, feels pressure, was going down, but the second defender made him catch his balance. And that wound up being a nice 17-yard reception. Motioning outside is Algie Crumpler, the tight end, looking Algie's way. 3-yard reception. Tackled by Anthony Dorsett. 13 minutes remain in this game. I formation. Mike Allstott at fullback. LaDainian Thomason in the backfield. Drop back pass. LaDainian wide open. Has one person to beat. He gets in for an easy touchdown. Eagles. Pendulum swings the scoreboard back their way. 7 yards or 13-yard touchdown for LaDainian. Add on to his receiving total and his total totals. add on to his totals in general. His all-purpose totals. Eagles on board, man. 42-35 right now. Oh my gosh. Dude, I don't even know what the highlight is. We're just going to put LaDainian Thomas and juking as the highlight. Kevin Dyson returning this kick. Kevin Dyson, oh my gosh. 33-yard line on the return. Steve McNair is finding himself in a great position. What better way to be today than to have the ball at the 33-yard line and an opportunity to win the game or at least tie the game for your team. Let's see what he could do as he throws it off quickly. Quick catch from Andre Hastings. Hasn't caught much today, but whenever he catches it, he's reliable. Up the seam, moving the ball right near the midfield logo. 49-yard line on the Eagles side of the field. Andre Hastings lobs it up, has to go get it. Keyshawn Johnson can't. Pat Tillman knocked him in the stomach. Number 28 on the backside. There's Dre Bly. Number 22. We got Terrence Newman, Dre Bly, and Denard Walker. That's their cornerbacks. Tony Gonzalez catches this one. Tony Gonzalez up the middle. 32-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Titans.
Look at that catch by Gonzo. And a stiff arm. Ugh. He had 4 defenders on him. Oh my gosh, what a game, chat. First and 10, 32-yard line. Steve McNair hands it off to his running back. Can't go nowhere. That's a 2-yard loss after Takeo spikes his flock of Eagles. Should I say, nest of Eagles. Tackle Ahmad Green for a loss. Second and 12. 32-yard line. Drop back pass. Looking. Keyshawn Johnson gets it. Keyshawn gets uplifted on that tackle. 3rd and 4. You can see the Super Bowl totals. The Titans are 0-2 in the Super Bowl so far. Eagles, this is their first one. See if Coach Fisher could come back with a win. Steve McNair finds a receiver. Almost picked off. Almost caught. Number 22 was in coverage again. Who is this? Calico. That is their rookie receiver, that Tyrone Calico. They picked him up. He's a rookie. Picked him up in an 03 draft. They're going to go for it. Titans feeling pressure. Steve McNair lobs it up. Oh my gosh, I'm surprised that wasn't a pass interference. Wow. Steve McNair gave it to his running back, Ahmad Green. Great stop from Denard Walker. Cornerback 1 for the Eagles. And Eagles probably just got themselves the best gift that they could have. And that's the ball with the lead. First and 10, 27-yard line. Hand off LaDainian. LaDainian's going to go all the way. Breaking tackles. Gets the first down. Gain 17 on the rush. Oh my gosh, that man is just plowing forward for yards. Titans kind of whiffed that one. They had it. Damn, what a tackle by Adrian Wilson. They need to just stop LaDainian. They could potentially, well, I guess that's not even true because you got Terrell Owens, Plaxico Burris. Everybody else is carrying you up on his offense too. Okay, Mike Allstott drops it. That's 3rd and 7. You're sending a blitz. I honestly would try to keep as much in coverage as I can. But you got 2 people blitzing from the same lane right now. Late. Oh, Pastor Tane couldn't knock that ball out. You got to swat that out, Pastor Tane. That's what you get knockout coverages for. You pay you the big bucks. You're a $200 million cornerback, and you can't knock this ball out from Plaxico? Oh my gosh. It was looking no other way. Looking, play actions. And that one is knocked out. 2nd and 10.
From the contact. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Breeze has LaDainian up the middle. Looks left. That one is knocked out again. Pastor Tane trying to shut me up in the booth.
To the ground and
So
incomplete.
3rd and 10 from the 40-yard line.
Brings up 3rd down
They
and
can stop this play right here. Don't let Drew Brees get anything. Oh my gosh, Plaxico Burress catches it and runs to the 20-yard line. Eagles have the opportunity to make their first Super Bowl and win it right now with 9 minutes remaining on the clock in red zone territory. Great opportunity to get a 10-point lead, I mean a 14-point lead after the Titans decided to go for it. Instead of taking a field goal, Javon Kearse with a tackle for loss right there. LaDainian Thompson, 20 rushes, 168 yards. Good gosh. What a runner.
and 12 at the 22-yard line.
Averaging about 8 per carry. Another pass behind the line of scrimmage and a tackle for loss by Javon Kearse. He smells that. He's going to eat it. Oh my gosh.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
Empty formation for Drew Brees. 4-man rush for the Titans. And that ball gets knocked out. So a 10-point lead for the Eagles after this PAT. Unless it gets blocked. They did block one today and almost blocked another one. Let's see what happens. Oh, they get it. So 45-35. The Titans have had too many errors today. They need to play a safe ball. They need to score quickly. They need to get the ball in the end zone. No PAT, no field goals. End zone. Kevin Dyson. They helped your team out with a kick return. That gets tackled down at the 26. Ken Dilger, Coach Fisher, all of the Titans looking to win their first Super Bowl. This is their 3rd one in a row. You never know when you're going to make it back. Not many teams can make it back to the Super Bowl 3 years in a row, let alone one. As you can see, the Eagles have made their first Super Bowl after having a terrible first 8 seasons in any given weekday. Finally come clutch with this one. And instead of them trying to score quickly, you know what they do? They run it. That's the philosophy of a loser. You run it. No, get that ball in the air, throw that bad boy, find the open zones, and pick this team off. Come on, you could do it. 2nd and 7, 29-yard line. Let's see what Steve McNair can do. Finds his receiver, Tony Gonzalez. That's what you need to do. Hit him up anytime he gets open. Hurry up, get the ball going. You don't need to get to there should still be 5 to 4 minutes on the clock after you kick the field goal or after you score a touchdown. You're wasting too much time. Steve McNair looking up the field, gets his receiver and a penalty at the end of the play. What's going to be better, the yards or the penalty? It's a roughing the passer. Yeah, accept the yard, accept the penalty. You're at the 25-yard line. Take that. Come on. Is that 25? Huh? Oh, yeah, that's 25. Looking. Hits up his receiver, Andre Hastings, on the sideline at the 6-yard line. Come on. Come on. Let's see what the Titans can do. We just want a good game up in the booth, man. Tyrone Calico on the right side. He's already dropped 2 passes. One for a touchdown, another for a touchdown. And Andre Hastings, Ahmad Green gets the touchdown. Good Lord. Ahmad Green gets the touchdown for the Titans. They're now trailing from 10 to 3 after this PAT. Great inside zone run and a great pickup from number 75, finding Takeo Spikes right there. He was sniffing out the run immediately. Got picked up. Oh my gosh, are you guys watching this chat? Ooh! Titans trailing by 3 after this 1-point PAT. They scored with 1:46 seconds. They did what I told them to do. You got to have at least 5 minutes left on the clock at the end of this drive. Eagles getting it. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. This time fielded by Sean Alexander. Sean tackled, falling forward to the 30. Great return. Plaxico Burress, 8 catches for 107 yards. Terrell Owens also has himself about 150 plus yards. Even LaDainian has 100-some yards. Drew Brees got to have like a Super Bowl record, I believe. He's already got 407 passing. Motions, LaDainian Tomlinson switches him from the left side to the right side. Looking right, up the middle. Great catch and run from the tight end Algie Crumpler. Moving the ball forward. And chewing the clock is what the Eagles look to be doing. This time, quick screen pass. Terrell Owens gets smacked immediately. Charles Tillman, rookie quarterback Charles Tillman. Second and 10, 40-yard line, motioning Algie Crumpler as Drew Brees is under center. Quick pass at the middle. Terrell Owens gets the second catch on this drive. 3rd and 6. Second catch on the settle down. This one up the seam. Oh my gosh, LaDainian catches him up the seam. Tackled by Dorsett. First down. Look at this pass. Drew Brees is dotting up the defense. First and 10, 40-yard line. Looking left. Hits up his receiver. Plaxico gets the first down. 3 minutes left on the clock. First and 10 from the 30. This one is a delayed handoff to LaDainian Tomlinson. Javon Kearser's there on the tackle. Still a 4-yard gain.
4 yards on the pickup.
I formation. Mike Allstott, LaDainian Tomlinson, 2 receivers on the right. Handoff to, oh my gosh, Javon Kearse is sniffing it out every single time. Good gosh.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
Javon Kearse is there. 3rd and 6. Tennessee uses their first timeout right before the 2-minute warning. Plaxico Burress motioning to the right. Hits up Terrell Owens up the middle. Terrell Owens gets the first down. Titans call timeout again. Oh, time is going down. The Titans Super Bowl chances are falling out of the abyss. He made it to 3 Super Bowls in a row. And this might be the most saddest story in any given weekday. As Javon Kearse brings down LaDainian. Using their last timeout before the 2-minute warning. What will the Titans do? Coach Fisher, get your defense together. Coach Lasso is tearing y'all up as Terrell Owens motions to the right. Charles Tillman follows him. Play actions it. A touchdown to tight end Mike Allstott. He dropped his first 2 catches earlier. Drew Brees finds him again for what is the icing on the cake for the Super Bowl. Your Super Bowl 8 2003 any given weekday champions will be the Philadelphia Eagles unless a miracle, Music City miracle can happen in any given weekday Super Bowl 8. They have 2 minutes and 11 seconds and no timeouts. 10 plays, 69 yards, 3 minutes, 22 seconds. D-Bass kicking it off to T. Returning is Hastings. Hastings down to the 30-yard line. Steve McNair, 2 minutes, 8 seconds. Looking. Keyshawn Johnson, 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 39-yard line.
Ooh. Third and 1 after he tried to throw it too high to Keyshawn Johnson. Ball falls out. The Eagles, oh my gosh. Gonna be crowned your Super Bowl champions. Up the middle, seam, finds Keyshawn Johnson again. 1st and 10, 41-yard line. Steve McNair rushing the offense down to get ready to call another play. Quick hike. Dumps it off to his running back on the left side. Try to just get him. He doesn't run out of bounds. That was stupid. Some of these quarterbacks throwing the ball behind the line of scrimmage 7 yards. There's a lot of yardage and field for your running back to have to cover. As he lobs it up, one person to beat. He catches it. Keyshawn Johnson gets the jump ball over Pat Tillman. He didn't know where the ball was going. Keyshawn Johnson knew where the ball was going. He tracked that ball down the whole time. Looked at the last second. Late hands is great hands for a touchdown. Keyshawn Johnson. Oh my gosh. So now trailing by 3. They need an onside recover. Oh, will the PAT go good? Onside kick, onside kick. Oh, it's recovered by the Eagles. And Plaxico is going to go. Your Eagles are a touchdown, are Super Bowl champions, man. Your 2003 Super Bowl champions, Philadelphia Eagles. That's sick. Get ready to kneel it. Philly got your first Super Bowl. Philly special. Divine Kears, man. What a sad outing for that veteran. Look at the Eagles, man. Philly, fly Eagles fly. Get ready to win, to have the parade in Philadelphia. Pat Tillman got himself a Super Bowl ring just when I brought him back from the military. Coach Lasso, in his 2nd year, is now a Super Bowl winning coach. Look at the Eagles. Drew Brees dotting up, crowned the MVP for this Super Bowl. Man, he's got like 3 receivers with 100 yards today. Eagles are champions. Commissioner Goodell handing off the trophy. Coach Lasso. Oh my gosh. Crown this man the champion and the savior for Philadelphia. Look at this Moss. Last second touchdown by Keyshawn Johnson. It wasn't enough because the onside kick couldn't come through, but LaDainian Tomlinson, he really should be the MVP because he was working this game. Oh my gosh. How many all-purpose yards did he have? Him, Terrell, Plaxico. I mean, woo. Oh my gosh. Wow. Look at the team stats. Player stats. 479 from Steve McNair, 6 touchdowns, 1 interception. 477 for Drew Brees, 5 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. LaDainian Tomlinson, 170 yards rushing. He also had 99 yards receiving. Will Owens, 171 yards. Keyshawn Johnson, 165. Tony Gonzalez, 144. Plaxico, 117. Oh my gosh. Bob Whitfield and Jeff Mitchell gave up the only sacks today. Anthony Dorsett. All right, let's push the predictions. Bruh. Philadelphia Eagles won, man. Corey James, Anthony Dorsett, Takeo Spikes, Justice Smith, Kevin Carter, Keith Bullock, Terrence Newman. James Harrison, half a sack. Kick return yards. For Owens had 106. Kevin Dyson 140, 175. 13K won for betting on the Titans. I mean, betting on the Eagles. From return yards, that's not true, but let that pass. What's the highlight of today? That LaDainian Thomas and Juke. Where is it? Ooh. Ooh, my gosh. Yeah, he broke him down. He broke him down. Oh my God. What a Super Bowl, man. Bruh. Let's see, was another touchdown. This Keyshawn Johnson one was nice. He lost him though. Amon Green had a little solid touchdown. Daniel Thomason. Bro, they literally jumped off 21-7. Bro, Orange. He had a 77-yard touchdown. Daniel Thomas broke off that first one. 65 yards. Look at this. He's gone. Ooh, yeah, this is a solid thumbnail right here. Uh-huh. Let's see. Charles, no. For Orange, no. Yeah, this was the Titans when they went. It was 21-7, 21-3, 11-17. And Daniel Thomas had that long run. Kevin Dyson. Keyshawn Johnson had that long touchdown. Yeah, man, that was just a. This was just a good Super Bowl. This was a good Super Bowl. Oh my gosh. Super Bowl 8.
Gosh. Oh, LaDainian was MVP. Let's go. Wow. Wow. Javon Kearse was the defensive player of the year. Corey Holt, offensive player of the year. Oh, Bob Whitfield, left tackle, retired. Oh, Emmitt Smith is retiring. Oh. Benjamin Game. So Frank Garcia, Doug Evans, Rondell, Curtis, Henry Sharp, Tony McCraver. Damn, he had 4 people retired. Damn, Giants had everybody retired. Ben Coates retired, Curtis Conway, Robert Porcher, Barry Sanders, not rest in peace, but good retired GOAT. Glad I won you a chip, at least one chip. Roy Brown, Rod Smith, Eric Turner, Tony Baselli, Willie Rowe, Emmitt Smith. I still see Carl Pickens. Kevin Smith. Somebody retired after 3 years? Anthony Thomas? Dang, people be retiring after 3 years. That's crazy. Chris Carter finally retired, bro. Appreciate you, GOAT. Said he was gonna mentor wide receiver Larry Fitzgerald and Dilger and Bob Whitfield. Oh man, bro. What a year. Ooh, 2003 Super Bowl. Damn, let me go ahead and upgrade that ticker at the top. The banner will be coming back. Not there, unfortunately, right now because we simming. But once the sim slow down, I'll put the banner back up. Ooh, bruh. Dang, Titans on 3 in the Super Bowl. They the Bills for watching that chip count change right now. Eagles are now 1-0. All right, that's gonna be it for me today. It's 3:30. Oh, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I gotta go to work. Well, y'all have a good night. Appreciate streaming any given weekday. Y'all be great. Peace.
RGF Production.